scenario-based activities that instead of like, here's a bunch of stuff, interesting, but actually almost like I've seen some of the folks put almost like a scavenger hunt together, where they've had to find things. Okay, so the scavenger hunt kind of idea. Now I know the others don't on the call don't have a microphone. Or, do have them? If you don't, if you could type in. Otherwise, I think I have everyone access to speak with the microphone. But if you could share like the materials that you've used, whether it be in your A+, whether it be in your Security Plus, I would like to say Security Plus, but I know some of you are just going to be adding in the Security Plus, so you're doing the other courses instead. But could you share with us some things that you found to be helpful? And Nick, you have an unsmiley face. Is that you're sad because I'm not sure? No mic. Got it. Okay. All right. So we're going to hunt down a mic for all of you for the next webinar. But in the meantime, are there any resources? Because we would like to start pulling in other resources. And what I'm particularly interested in myself is also finding resources or developing resources that can be made public. So not just with our cohort, but with a audience. And the only way we can do that is if they are not vendor specific. So there's no copyright issues. But if anyone has, right now we have the book and you have all the materials with that. We have the Moodle that has the Security Plus. Basically, it has,
I'd love to see activities that we can do with the kids. Again, and if
there are other labs
the stuff we do for the competitions would be fantastic. I'd love to see more information on that. What kind of training do they need? Where can I get the resources to
center, their Plus, I'm trying to think of other materials maybe that you have found in delivering the content, not just Rob and anybody typing, so maybe nobody has. I'm assuming then everybody's using the textbook, perhaps. And Bev, I don't think you guys are doing the Security Plus yet. Maybe some of Jesse's Net Labs, okay? Maybe I'll get that next time. Get one of those little cricket things. Okay. Videos for security are available on YouTube. Yes, we can. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. And who is Bev, you said the professor?
Yeah, I think once I get through some of the links, there should be some good material there.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was
And so the
pretty
YouTube
easy.
might be another
Yeah.
way.
It worked fine for us.
When you go to the CyberWatch K12 YouTube channel, you'll see over on the right, we have kind of linked to some of the ones that we have also found very helpful. That not just faculty, but more faculty that have crossed over into the K12 space that have found their items very useful. And so Nick is everybody's typing right now, so we'll wait for them to finish with questions, and then we can start to kind of wrap up here a little bit. Okay. Back 5 Tips is a good short videos on security topics. Excellent. So that's another kind of resource. Robin, Melvin, have you heard of that one before? Okay. So maybe I can also, besides putting together this and uploading it, maybe I can also grab when I send you out sort of the username and passwords from our Archive Security Plus, and then the Moodle, and some of the other
Tuesdays at 3 works good for us.
We talked about resources.
Yep, works
maybe
very
I can
well.
also find the URLs for these resources and send that all in kind of one email, so that maybe in the subject heading follow-up resources or something, and that will make it easier for everyone to use, if that would be. Okay, wonderful, great. And so I'll kind of I'll wrap up here and ask if we were to do, on our list, I had some ideas from the next webinar for the cohort that we wanted to do, and we can pull from that. That was kind of feedback, but from the group I have here, what would be your #1 priority right now in wanting to learn more about?
I was trying to say, I heard Nick volunteer.
That you could use a webinar on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have proof that he knows what he's doing.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So activities to either do in class or how to prep for the competitions. And one thing I would, and Nick agrees with that as well. And so one resource that I'm going to, again, push you towards, and that is on the YouTube channel, I think it's the four little video snippets that we broke up from when we did our Defeating Hackers 101, because that was, again, the APL guys, and as they set up for the collegiate cyber defense competition, what they were trying to do was to prep kids in how to get involved with the cyber defense exercises and set up your own little virtual spot. And here are some activities, yep. And then walk through the activities and how to and how those were related in the cyber defense competitions. Now, again, it depends on what cyber competition you're going into, because all of them are a little bit different in the preps for that. But that might be a nice get a speaker to come in and talk about some of those activities and so forth. Anything else that anyone would like to see? Okay, that seems like it's going to be it then. All right, so as we close, a show of hands or just a shout out if you found this helpful, or you will find it helpful when we send you all the links to all the materials. Okay, excellent. Melvin has raised his hand. Okay, good. We got make use of it. And let me also ask, with this Adobe Connect, did you find it fairly easy to access, to follow along, to figure out how to use? Did you feel comfortable? Okay. Very good, very good. Just to hear from Nick and the others in turn. Okay, good, good. I'm glad to hear that because I want to make sure that we have something that works well, and that as long as we have internet access, that's easy to kind of manipulate around and so forth. I think there's actually, we could actually use the whiteboard to do some demonstrations too, or we could have the speaker come in and do some activities, and they could just go to their own. I would turn the presentation over to them, and as long as they have, they can show their desktop, and they could actually walk us through some activities as well. That might be kind of a neat way to get some hands-on activities and have it walk us through step by step.